Hey, Psych2Goers, how are you really doing? Have you ever caught yourself reacting to something and thinking later, why did I take that so personally? Or, I wish I handled that better. Emotional maturity isn't about having it all together. It's about learning, growing, and being able to face life with honesty, empathy, and self-awareness. This quiz isn't about being perfect. It's about checking in with yourself, seeing how far you've come, and where you can still grow. By the end, we'd love to hear your score in the comments. But even more, let's talk about the moments that taught us to be wiser, calmer, and more grounded. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin. You'll answer 10 scenario-based questions. Pick the response that best reflects your current emotional habits and reactions. Tally your score at the end and reflect on what your result reveals. Question 1, when something upsets you, how clearly do you understand your emotions and what triggered them? 1, I often feel overwhelmed but don't know why. 2, I sometimes understand my feelings, but it takes me a while. 3, I can usually tell what I'm feeling and why. 4, I reflect on my emotions regularly and learn from them. Or 5, I'm very self-aware and use my emotions as signals for growth. Question 2, someone gives you feedback that you didn't expect. How do you respond? 1, I feel attacked and defensive. 2, I get upset but try not to show it. 3, I reflect on it later, even if I don't like it. 4, I listen, stay open, and try to learn from it. Or 5, I actively seek feedback and use it to grow. Question 3, when life gets stressful, how do you manage your emotions? 1, I lash out, shut down, or spiral quickly. 2, I try to cope, but emotions often take over. 3, I do my best to stay grounded, even when it's tough. 4, I use tools like breathing, journaling, or talking to someone. Or 5, I can calm myself down and navigate stress with clarity. Question 4, when someone you care about is upset, how do you usually respond? 1, I don't know what to do or feel awkward. 2, I try to help, but I often take things personally. 3, I listen and offer advice, but sometimes overstep. 4, I hold space for them and respect their emotional process. Or 5, I'm deeply empathetic, supportive, and don't make it about me. Question number 5, you mess up or hurt someone unintentionally. What's your first instinct? 1, I get defensive or deny it. 2, I feel ashamed and avoid the conversation. 3, I admit it, but it's hard to fully take accountability. 4, I apologize and try to repair the harm. Or 5, I own my actions fully and work to grow from the mistake. Encouragement break. This quiz isn't a pass or fail. Just being here means you care about emotional growth, and that's already a sign of maturity. Question 6, how comfortable are you with setting and respecting boundaries? 1, I often say yes when I mean no. 2, I try to set boundaries but feel guilty or ignored. 3, I know my boundaries, but sometimes I let them slide. 4, I'm clear and kind when setting boundaries. Or 5, I protect my peace and respect others' limits too. Question number 7, how do you approach personal growth and change? 1, I feel stuck or avoid change. 2, I want to grow, but I struggle to follow through. 3, I make efforts to change even when it's hard. 4, I embrace challenges and reflect on what they teach me. Or 5, I actively seek growth and welcome transformation. Question number 8, when conflict arises, what's your go-to response? 1, I avoid it or explode. 2, I let things build up until I can't take it. 3, I address it, but sometimes in a reactive way. 4, I communicate calmly and look for understanding. Or 5, I resolve conflict with empathy, honesty, and grace. Question number 9, almost done. How do you treat yourself during hard times? 1, I'm very critical and harsh towards myself. 2, I struggle to be kind to myself, even when I try. 3, I'm working on being more self-compassionate. 4, I show myself grace and understanding. Or 5, I treat myself with the same care I give to loved ones. And question number 10, how often do you feel like you can be your real self without people pleasing or pretending? 1, I often hide who I am to be accepted. 2, I filter myself around most people. 3, I try to be authentic, but it depends on who I'm with. 4, I'm generally true to myself and speak up when needed. Or 5, I live authentically, even when it's uncomfortable. Now tally your score. If you got 10 to 19 points, you're growing awareness. 20 to 29 points, you're building maturity. 30 to 39 points, you're emotionally grounded. 40 to 45 points, you're emotionally mature. And 46 to 50 points, you're emotionally wise. If you're growing awareness, 10 to 19 points, you're starting to reflect on your emotional world. Things might feel reactive or confusing right now, but you're on the path toward greater understanding. Here are some tips. Start with journaling or therapy. Explore emotional vocabulary. Be kind to yourself. You're not behind, just beginning. Building maturity, 20 to 29 points. You're learning how to handle your emotions and relationships with more care. You've come a long way, but you still experience growing pains. Here are some tips for you. Identify one pattern you'd like to change. Surround yourself with emotionally honest people and keep practicing self-reflection. Emotionally grounded, 30 to 39 points. You've developed strong foundations like empathy, boundaries, and growth mindset. There's still room to deepen your skills, but you're stable and aware. Here are some tips for you. Lean into challenges that stretch you. Practice assertive communication. Reflect on where you still hold back and why. Emotionally mature, 40 to 45 points. You are a grounded, emotionally intelligent person. You understand yourself well and know how to show up with integrity in relationships. Here are some tips for you. Model emotional maturity for others. Keep nurturing your inner peace. Explore areas where you can help others grow. Emotionally wise, 46 to 50 points. You've reached a place of deep wisdom, authenticity, and compassion. You lead with both heart and discernment. Here are your tips. Share your journey. Be a guide to others. Stay curious and humble. Protect your peace while staying open to life. Emotional maturity isn't a destination, it's a lifelong journey. Wherever you are on your path, give yourself credit for showing up. Reflect on one area you'd like to grow in and take one small intentional step today. So what was your score? Which question hit you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for virtual cookies and let's grow together, Psych2Goers. Don't forget to check out our other quiz videos.